In this lesson, we will go over the different costing methods available in Odoo. A costing method is a way to measure the value of your stock based on its acquisition price. In Odoo, there are 3 different methods of doing this: standard price, average price, and real price. We'll start by going over the simplest method, standard price. The standard price is computed using one standard price, which is defined on the product form. This price will be used to calculate the value of your stock regardless of the actual purchase price. For example, for a product with the cost price defined as $10, if 4 units are purchased at a unit price of $15, the stock value will be $40. Now let's open up our database to set up some products and calculate their cost based on this method. In the Purchase app, in the Configuration menu, we can choose which costing method to enable. For this database, I've already enabled all methods, but by default, only standard price is enabled. Next, let's switch over to the Inventory app to configure the costing method on our products. Costing methods are defined on product categories, so let's open the Product Categories Configuration menu. I've already created 3 product categories for this lesson. Let's open the Standard Price category and click Edit. And in the Inventory Valuation section, we can select from 3 costing methods available. Next, we'll need to add a product to this category. So let's open the Products menu. I've already created a product to use, a 3-meter network cable. Let's edit this product, and in the Inventory tab, we'll add it to the internal category Standard Price. Using the Standard Price method, we'll need to define the cost price here on the product form. So let's set it to $10. Now we can save this product and switch to the Purchase app to add some of this product to our stock to see how the valuation changes. We'll create an RFQ, add a vendor, and our product. Let's buy 8 units at $10 each. Then I'll confirm the order and receive the product. Now when we go to the Products menu and open the product form and the quantity on hand, we can see the value of the 8 units we have in stock, which is, as we would expect, $80. Now let's create a second purchase order for this product. We'll buy 4 pieces, this time at a unit price of $16. Let's confirm the order, receive the products, and validate the shipment. Now if we go back to the product and open the stock on hand, we see that our stock is now valued at $120, with the 4 items from our latest purchase valued at $40 instead of the $64 we paid for them. This is because the standard cost price that we defined on the product form is used for all of the stock value calculations. Now let's deliver some of this product. We'll open the Sales app and create a new sale order. Add a customer, add the network cable, and let's sell 10. Then confirm the sale. Validate the shipment, and finally we can open up the Products menu and the product form to see its stock on hand, where we find, as expected, 2 remaining units valued at $10 each for a total of $20. Let's demonstrate one last use case with the standard costing method. We'll purchase a few more products at a price lower than the standard price. We'll create a new purchase order for 2 pieces at a unit price of $9. Then confirm the order, receive the products, click Validate, and now we can go back to the product form and open the on-hand menu to find that our stock is now valued at $40, which I'm sure by now is no surprise. Now let's move on to the average price method. With the average price method, the cost price is recomputed every time goods are received into stock, based on the price paid and the number of units ordered. When products leave the warehouse, however, the price doesn't change. For example, if we receive our first 8 units at a unit price of $10, the stock value is $80 total. If we then receive 4 more products purchased at a unit price of $16, our stock value increases by $64 for a total of $144 for our stock of 12 units. If we then sell 10 units, the value of our stock is reduced by 10 times the average cost price of all products in our stock. In this example, because we had 12 units with a total value of $144, the system values each unit at $12. Therefore, when we sell 10 units, the value of our stock is reduced by $120, and the remaining units will be valued at $12 each for a total of $24. Now let's run through this flow in Odoo. Let's open up the product form for another product, the audio splitter. In the Inventory tab, let's add it to the Average Price internal category we looked at earlier. Recall that the costing method on this category is Average Price. With this costing method enabled, there is no need to enter a cost price on the product form here because it will be calculated based on purchase orders. Now let's purchase some of this product. In the Purchase app, we'll create a new RFQ for the audio splitter. Quantity of 8 at a unit price of $10. Then we'll confirm the purchase, receive the shipment, validate, and then go back to the product form, where we find that the cost price has been updated automatically to the $10 we just entered on the purchase order. This price reflects the average of our one purchase. When we open the on-hand, we see the cost breakdown of 8 pieces at $10 each, for a grand total of $80. Next, let's make a second purchase. We'll purchase more audio splitters, quantity 4 units, at a unit price of $16. Then confirm the order, receive the products, validate, and back on the product form, we find that the cost price has changed again, this time to $12, with the $12 being the average cost price of all units we have in stock. When we open the on-hand, notice that the 8 units are now valued at $96 instead of their purchase cost of $80. And the second 4 units are valued at $48 instead of the actual purchase cost of $64. But the total value of our inventory accurately reflects its total purchase cost. Now let's see what happens to our stock valuation when we deliver some of these units to a customer. We'll switch over to the Sales app, create a new quote, add a customer, add our product, quantity of 10, and confirm the sale. Then we can open the delivery and validate it. And finally, let's go back to the product form. Here we see that the cost price hasn't changed. Opening the quantity on hand, we see that our 2 remaining units are valued at $12 each, for a total stock value of $24. And now let's make one last purchase to see how the value changes again. We'll create a new RFQ, add a vendor, add our product, quantity of 2, at a unit price of $6. Then we'll confirm the order, receive the products, validate, apply, and then go back to the product form, where we find that the cost price per unit has changed to $9, halfway between the $6 we just paid and the previous cost price of $12. Opening the on-hand menu, we see the 2 units we just purchased, plus the 2 units we already had in stock. When we purchased the 2 units at $6 each, a total of $12 and 2 units were added to the stock value and the stock quantity, respectively. The unit price of each piece in our stock was then set to the average price, or $36 divided by 4 units, to arrive at $9 per unit. And now let's move on to the third and final costing method, real price. The real price method is the most complicated and least frequently used of the costing methods in Odoo. Using the real price method, the actual purchase price and removal strategy are used to arrive at a stock valuation. For example, let's say we receive our first 8 units at $10 each, bringing our stock value to $80 total. Then we receive 4 more units of the same product at $16 each, bringing our total stock valuation to $144. Now when we deliver 10 units, if we are using the FIFO removal strategy, our stock value will be reduced by 8 units at $10 each, and 2 units at $16 each. So, stock value and quantity are reduced by $112 and 10 units, respectively, bringing the new stock value to $32 for the remaining 2 units, the same as the actual purchase cost. This is because the first 8 units we added to our stock, at $10 each, were removed first, and then the remaining 2 units to fill the order were removed at $16 each, leaving 2 units valued at $16 each remaining in our stock. Then we receive 2 more units at $6 each. This will increase our stock value by a total of $12, but it will not change the unit cost of units already in our stock. Using LIFO or FEFO removal strategies will change the results of this exercise, but the principle remains the same. Now let's run through this example in Odoo. Let's open up the Products menu. We'll use RAM as our example product. In the Inventory tab, we'll add the product to the internal category, Real Price, which, if you recall, I created off-screen and which has the costing method set to Real Price. Notice that I've also set the removal strategy to FIFO. Let's save this product and switch over to the Purchase app to add some to our stock. We'll create a new PO, add a vendor, add our product, quantity of 8, at a unit price of $10. Then we'll confirm the order, receive the products, validate, and apply. Remember that since we're using FIFO, this first purchase of 8 units that we receive will also be the first to leave our stock. Now let's go back to the product form and open up the quantity on hand. Here we find the 8 units we just ordered, valued at the $80 we just paid. So far, this looks just like the average cost method, but we'll see the difference once we buy some more units. So let's create a new PO for the RAM. We'll receive 4 pieces at a unit price of $16. Then let's confirm the order, receive the products, validate, and apply, and then go back to the product form and open the on-hand. Here we see the first 8 units we received, still valued at a total of $80, and the 4 newly received units, valued the same as their purchase cost, a total of $64. Using the real price method, the purchase cost of each unit, as defined on its purchase order, is used to calculate its inventory value. Now let's see what impact selling some of these products has on our stock value. We'll sell enough units that we need to take units from both receipts. In the Sales app, we'll create a new sale order, add a customer, add our product, RAM, quantity of 10, then confirm the sale, open the delivery, validate it, and apply. Now let's go back to the product form and open the on-hand. We have 2 pieces left in stock, valued at a total of $32. We've arrived at this value because, using the FIFO removal strategy, the first pieces received are the first sold. So, to fulfill the 10 units demanded, Odoo first removed 8 units at $10 each, then 2 units at $16 each, leaving 2 units at $16 each. Now let's make one more purchase. Let's switch over to the Purchase app and create a new purchase order. Add a vendor, add the product, RAM. Let's buy 2 units at $6 each. Then we'll confirm the purchase and receive the shipment. You should have no trouble guessing the new stock valuation by now. So back on the product form, in the on-hand menu, we find our new stock valuation is $44, with the 2 new units valued at $6 each, and the 2 existing units valued at $16 each. This concludes the lesson on stock valuation methods in Odoo. Thanks for watching.